So what? I'm full of myself. Who else am I supposed to be full of? You? Why? If I had a penny for every time somebody asked me, how can I be confident? What's it like to be confident? I wish I was confident like you. Oh my God, you're so brave. You're so confident. If I had a penny for every time somebody said that, I honestly would be a millionaire by now. I'm pretty sure, especially with my platform. I mean, but I am a plus size confident girly, and I want to give you the realities of being confident, because I think that many people want to be confident, but they're never really mentally prepared for what being confident will come with, especially as a plus size girly, especially in a world at the moment that we're living in. One, you're going to be really triggering to insecure people. Insecure people are going to use you to try and justify their insecurities through tarnishing you, humbling you, and even bringing you down. You see, when you're confident, some people just can't understand why are you confident, because they're not confident within themselves. And the best thing that human beings know how to do is to project. Secondly, is to put little insects in your head that will make you start doubting yourself. So when you're a confident person, go through my comments on my Instagram and my TikTok and see what people do. People will deliberately comment hurtful things just so that they can humble you. You're too confident. You need to be humbled. And this will happen also sometimes with dating. I once went on a date with a guy who was calling me big-headed because I was just confident. He would call me big-headed. He'd be like, and you need to be humbled. But you met me confident. One of the things that you said to me was, you like my confidence, and now I need to be humbled? Why? Two, you will most likely lose friends, and you'll most likely lose family members, and you'll most likely lose a lot of people. So there are a lot of people who benefit a lot from you when you are not confident within yourself. There are a lot of people who benefit a lot from you when you don't really like yourself much. So the moment that you start to have your eyes opened to how great you are, how incredible you are, loving yourself and being your most high vibrating self, it rubs people wrong. So that's why some friends will start saying, you've changed. Of course I've changed. What do you expect? Duh. Some of them will start saying, I don't like how you're talking to me now, because now you are talking about yourself to them with conviction. You are ready to say, I don't like this, I like this. So be prepared to lose friends. Be prepared to have to be brave, to probably be alone. I think as a third point, one of the things people don't understand about confidence is that being confident can be pretty lonely. When you're confident, you have boundaries, you respect yourself, you love yourself. There's a lot of things that insecure and unconfident version of you was putting up that you can no longer put up with. For instance, accepting somebody who doesn't meet your boundaries, accepting somebody to deliberately disrespect you, having people call you names that are debilitating and putting you down. And when you correct them, don't call me that no more. They'll be like, oh, you've changed. No, like it was one of my little pet peeves. Like, don't come here and tell me that I've changed. I have changed for the better. I'm here for myself the way that you would never be for me. Fourth, people will say you are uppity. People will say you are selfish. People will call you, you will be very much misunderstood. When you are putting yourself at the front, when you are putting your needs at the front, when you are moving through life confident, there are some people, have you seen those videos of people who are walking through the street confidently and people are like, yeah, because people are like, ew, he's so full of himself, so what? So who should I be full of? So what? I'm full of myself. Who else am I supposed to be full of? You? Why? Candy, who am I supposed to be full of? You know, like when I get told that, like, you're a bit full of yourself, aren't you? Of course! Who else am I supposed to be full of? Who? When you find them, please tell me, and I'll most likely not want to be them because I'm very happy being myself. I think one of the things about confidence is we don't recognize the rarity of it. Many of us come from very traumatic backgrounds. Many of us come from very hurtful backgrounds. And many of us have been beaten down since we were young. Confidence is a rarity. And confidence in many cases, because of how much of a rarity it is, it will come across as rudeness in some cases. And people like people who conform to insecurity. People like people who conform to problems. People like people who conform to having problems. And that is not something that you want to do. You're a confident babe. You do you. You conform to you. Period. Another one that I personally have actually had problems with and struggled with is people thinking you don't need help. You are okay. Is people thinking you're consistently on this height that you cannot be brought down, unless if, of course, they're trying to bring you down because they want to bring you down to their level. But I'm saying it in a sense that sometimes you are going through something tough. I had a recent moment where this became a harsh reality to me. I was going through one of the toughest times. In my life, to be honest, this year, in my life, I've been tougher. But like this year, I was going through something tough. And I realized that not a lot of people actually check on me. because everybody just thinks Sam is okay. Sam can do anything. And because I'm the one who people can call when they need help. But when I need help, or when you are going through something, everybody just believes you're fine. You're going to do it because you're a very confident person, and because you know yourself and you're so self-assured. You're always advocating for yourself, and you're always confidently there for people. People instantaneously think, oh, she's confident. She can do anything in life. You could be going through the worst heartbreak and people think she'll be fine. She'll find another one. I mean, look at her. You know what I mean? You could be not able to get a new job or something like that. Nah, she'll be fine. Have you seen her in interviews? That girl can talk to anyone. People don't think you need help because you are confident. So that's going to happen when you become very much confident within yourself. Another thing about confidence, this is particularly right up to you. Sorry, I wrote it down. This is particularly right within you. You will have moments of self-doubt. You are not just going to be always confident, always happy, always on your rosy days. Life comes at you harder when you are well knowledged about yourself. Though you will be put in places where your self-respect, your self-love, your self-confidence will be tested to the point that you will feel less confident in sometimes, and that's expected. But also you have to understand that you have to keep the confidence because you have to keep working on yourself in order for you to stay confident. So you don't just march to a state of confidence, reach there and sit. Confidence, you work at it. Confidence is like a work of art. It's never finished. It's not a final destination. It is continuous, consistent work. And I think a lot of people say, I want to be confident. I want to be so confident. Oh my God, you're so confident. How are you so confident? You need to tell me how to be confident. And they don't know that confidence is waking up every single day and making a conscious, intentional decision to choose yourself no matter the circumstances. They don't know that confidence is hearing people saying, ew, look at her skirt, and not giving a damn. And not giving a damn is a habit that you train. To the point, I remember I used to care because I have kiss. My thighs love each other. They just kiss all the time when I'm working, right? And people used to make fun of me at school for that. And as part of learning how to be confident, shutting noise was just one of them. Now I can walk through the street, hear people say, oh, look at her. Why is she wearing that skirt? Yeah. I went to a restaurant one time and I was eating on my own. She was like, the other girls sat next to me. I had one headphone in the side that they were on. So they assumed that I had both earphones. And they were like, if I was fat like her, I wouldn't be in a restaurant on my own. I just look like I'm a big bag. I was like, whoa, wow. But because I am confident and I was at a restaurant, it didn't stick in my head for even 5 seconds. I was like, well, that's you, innit? It's not me. I'm here to eat my money, baby. You can go away if you want. So yeah, that's one of the things about confidence. It's constant work. It's not a final destination. I think sometimes, especially in the world of social media that we have at the moment, confidence can appear very performative. Like she's acting, like even you yourself, you may feel like you're being performative, because also you have to understand one of the tips to get into confidence is through faking it until you make it. You start to feel it, you start to believe it. It's putting yourself into a state of almost delusion that you are confident, and then you get to that state. So the problem is, it ends up starting to appear very performative, and in a sense that you might lose yourself on the journey into getting into self-confidence and end up not really knowing who you are. And one of the main things I would say is self-awareness. If you're a horrible person, be a horrible person and know that you're a horrible person and try to change. Self-awareness. Being confident doesn't mean suddenly being mean to people. It just means advocating for yourself confidently and with kindness. Being confident is just being yourself and functioning as the highest level of yourself in whatever situation it is. It is setting boundaries. It is setting rules. It is setting rituals for yourself. Your self-care ritual, your self-care Sundays, boundaries. You would never speak to somebody who speaks to you like this. You would never interact with people who talk badly to waiters. You always say your things and that. That's confidence. So try not to be performatively confident to the point that you lose yourself, to the point that you don't even know yourself. Because yes, your friends are going to say, you've changed. Of course you've changed. You've grown. You have grown. But there's a difference between growing confident and being just mean. Because you know what? There is the toxicity side of people that find confidence in being the absolute atrocious human being on earth to other people. And that's not confidence. Confidence is shining bright, being a light in other people's lives, but also being in conviction with yourself and being sure of yourself and being kind to yourself. Confidence and self-love and kindness in the world commences within. So don't be performative. Don't perform confidence. Be confidence. and be self-aware. Self-awareness is one of the top tips. In fact, I am writing about this on my Substack right now, and I'm giving you weekly actionable steps to sustaining, being, and just existing as a confident person that you could ever be. So you can subscribe to my Substack, and if you use the link below, you get 10%, 10% off for the future, like forever. You don't even have to stop. Like, you'll consistently get 10% off your subscription, and it's only £3.50. I mean, it's not that bad. It's not that hard. So it'll be getting in on the 15th. So you better be ready and subscribe. And you can subscribe. Also, you can still subscribe without paying anything. So don't think you have to pay. You can still subscribe. But obviously, to get the actual actionable steps, you would have to just spare a little £2.50, £3.50 from your account. It's not a lot. You can't even buy bread with that. So those are the little things that I have noticed about being a confident woman. Those are the little harsh realities of being a confident woman. Those are the little mindset shifts that you will need to be prepared for. Confidence is a very lonely journey. It is. I don't want to lie to you. I'm lonely most of the time because I'm confident. I know that some people will not believe that. Like, how? You can do anything. Yes. But you have to understand a lot of people benefit from you when you think very little of yourself, when you don't love yourself, when you are very insecure, when you are ready to sacrifice yourself for their needs before you even recognize or think, how will that impact you? So confidence is a lonely journey, but these are the harsh realities I want you to be aware of as you enter this new phase of your life where you are confident. It's the best decision I've ever made in my life. It's the best thing I've ever been in my life. And I will never trade my confidence or my sense of being for anything. I am happy. And I want the same happiness for you. So do subscribe so that we can have more of these conversations. Subscribe to my Substack so that you can have actionable steps each week. And do follow me on the gram and TikTok, because I'll be showing you how to also dress unapologetically confident. Because I'm that girl for you, baby. I'm your plus size girly. I'm here for you. You can chat with me. And if you subscribe to my Substack, you can send me messages and about anything that you need help with. Hey, Sammy, I don't feel great this week. Hey, Sammy, my boyfriend said I look ugly. Do you have any advice? And I'll give you some advice for £3.50. It's not much, but let me just stop like shoving it to you guys and just thank you for watching this video right till this end. I appreciate you so much, and I wish you a lovely day, and I hope this is another new step to your confidence.